Hey, how you guys doing there? Vez here for Beats and Sneaks, and today I got a quick technical unboxing. Is just gonna, pretty much show what comes in the box because I haven't seen really any videos covering this particular product, which is the LiveWire Power Condition Distribution Center. It's the PC1100, which has 11 outlets. Because as you guys know, this channel is called Beats and Sneaks for a reason. It's really because this channel is going to have shoe reviews as well as musical content on it, but there's really just been dominated by shoes for the past year since I started. But this year you guys are going to see a lot more of the technical side, a lot more of the music production side. And so with me upgrading the studio, I had to purchase another power strip. As you can see, there's one already in my rack there. Sold all of my older gear and upgrading everything, and a lot of that stuff will be coming in within this upcoming week, so you will be seeing a lot of unboxings and eventually reviews of the actual products. Starting off with this one here, which I had to pick up locally at a Guitar Center because there's no point in ordering this. It was going for the same price everywhere. So the box itself is just, basic. The back, it shows the flip side of the interface with more of the details there. Gives you a little information on the box. This is all like things you might see in a different unboxing, but get my take on it. Picked this up yesterday. Actually, and then all of my other gear I ordered offline, like Amazon, so on and so forth. So decided to pick this up just because I know I'm going to need it for sure. And so this is going to be the first review or unboxing of all of the new gear I'm getting. Now, as you can see, the box itself is pretty nice, sturdy. They did, if you can see here on the top lid of the box, they did have a little fold there instead of using a regular foam material that they usually use to keep your item from bouncing all over the place. So that was a good idea to save them some money. And it's also folded here in the front, as you can see, to keep the unit from moving all around and getting damaged while being shipped out. So in the box you have this little manual here. It's not a full book or anything, it's just a regular basic manual. It's a self-explanatory type of unit, so it's not a book, it's just really quick. As you can see, the outlets are turned sideways on the back. And yeah, it's just something pretty simple. It has the dual lights in the front there, as you can see, right on the sides of the voltmeter here and here. The same as the Furman that I have right there in the rack. Now, some people might be asking, why didn't you just get another Furman? Well, actually, the theme of my studio is black and blue, and I didn't want to keep the Furman. Actually, I was going to trade it into Guitar Center, but the resale value on power strips is horrible, so I decided to keep it because on the right side of my rack, everything is like blue, silver, and black based. So I was trying to match up the studio. Like, when I'm done building the studio, you guys will see what I'm saying. The whole theme of the studio is black and blue. But the left side of my rack, I decided to just, I'm going to use that meter or power conditioner on that side because I have a lot of warm audio rack gear coming. And those units are like black and orange and all orange and stuff like that. So I guess that would just match up with it. What my intentions was to get this power strip here. And there was a outlet switcher on Amazon. It's all black base, and the switches are clear with blue LED lights behind it. And I was just going to use that as an additional power strip by plugging that into this, because the other one doesn't have any like surge protection, but by plugging it into this, it would. So that was my plan. It didn't turn out right, so I'm not getting a power switcher. Instead, I'm just going to have two different power conditioners. So that was the point of that. Now as far as the unit itself, get this plastic off of here. You got your regular like caution warranty type deal. As you guys can see, I freaking cut my finger open the other day while working. And then up here, you got the outlet in the front for like a phone charger or something like that, which I currently use with that power strip. I usually plug in my cell phone charger right there, or say maybe if you have a dock set up, a tablet or something like that, you can just plug it straight in right there instead of using, you know, maybe a USB port on your computer. And on this side you have the light switches. You have high, off, and low, which is a nice touch. The Furman power strip over there, it has a sensor in it. Once you push the lights all the way in, they go off automatically. But this company, LiveWire, they didn't do that. Instead, they gave you a switch, which I think is a better idea, because what if that sensor goes out? Then your power is going to constantly run in those lights and you wouldn't know because they're pushed in, and your bill will go up and eventually those lights will go out. I never really have a reason to use these lights that comes on these power strips, but that is a nice touch. Now as far as the back, as you can see, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 outlets, plus the one in the front right here. They gave you 11. And like I said, it's surge protection. Now if this was the only outlet I was using, this would not end up being enough, because I have a lot of rack gear that I'm getting, and we all know that those have those power adapters that are big and blocky. And with this being sideways, having sideways outlets, plugging it into here, it'll block this one, plugging the next one here, it'll block this one. So essentially you will go from having 10 outlets back here to having like 4 or 5 maybe. So this will have mostly my monitors, studio monitors and computer screen monitors, as well as my actual computer plugged into this one. And the Furman with the outlets turned, you know, horizontally or vertically, I should say. That one will have all of those bigger blocky outlet plugs as far as hard drives and the rack gear and stuff like that. So once everything is set up, I'm gonna, you know, do a few more unboxings throughout this week. If I haven't released, you know, all of them in one day, and then I'll actually do a full studio overview once everything is complete, and that's going to include acoustic treatment and everything. So this is my first time doing a tech unboxing, so if I'm babbling on along about things that you guys don't care about, that's my apologies. I'm just trying to, you know, give you guys my perspective on this unit, a consumer perspective. Like I said, a lot of people probably didn't know that those were turned sideways, because a lot of places that are selling it don't have the actual pictures of the back of it. So that might save somebody some money, or have somebody buy 2 of them. There is a smaller unit out there, I believe it's called the PC1100 if I'm not mistaken, or 800, but it's the same exact thing, same company. It doesn't have the voltmeter in the front, and it has less outlets. So you can pick up those 2 and, you know, be color coordinated, or, you know, brand coordinated if you want to. Now for everybody wondering how it looks in a rack, there you go. Looks pretty dope, I might add. Sits in there nice. I like that blue LEDs and the blue you know, features that it has. Here's it compared to the Furman. So I got 2 racks, and you know what, I am going to end up still getting that switcher to, you know, power on and off what I want to power on and off, because it's like a cheaper way and more control way to control all of your monitors. As far as studio monitors, like I plan on getting the Avantone mix cubes. They're going to sit right here once I move this desk out of here. I'm not going to have this big TV. I'm going to have like 3 monitors. And I have some Yamaha HS8s on the way as well, and those are going to be like here. So I'm gonna have 3 sets of monitors. So instead of me having a monitor controller or something like that, which can also send interference into your signal, I'd rather just have it plugged into an outlet and I can just turn them off completely. That way you're saving money on your electric bill as well, versus, you know, them being on all day and the volume just down. I'll have them completely off. So that's that if you just want to see it compared to the firm. Like I said, the studio theme is black, silver, and blue, as you can see. Black, silver, blue all over here. Even the hard drives, everything, you know, except this area here, like I said, is going to be warm audio stuff. That's why I don't mind a red LED coming off of there. You guys will see that. That review will be coming soon. So once again, this has been my first unboxing of the electronic item on this channel. I know the video is dragging along, but you shouldn't have any more questions on this unit. There isn't any reviews on this unit or unboxing at all, so that's why this video is long. We're trying to answer all the questions, because with power strips, when a power strip is $100 or less, a lot of times you have phasing or you know, interference coming through your speakers and stuff like that. But with this unit, I don't. Actually, if you can hear that interference coming through my speaker right now, it's because I don't have an interface and I have unbalanced cables going into my computer. And that it does that buzzing sound whether it's plugged in this unit or the Furman. And we all know the Furman is a go-to power conditioner. So as far as build quality, the build quality of this thing is, I love it. It's perfect. It's just as good as the Furman. As far as the finish on the front, the Furman has that more I won't say gunmetal, but it's like a brushed vibe going on it, almost like a cooking pot that you would use over your stove. It has that kind of texture to it, versus this one, it has more of like a matte black finish, and it has a little bit of like speckles in it a little bit in certain areas. It's not like a completely waxed surface, or you could tell that they didn't use any like buffer or anything on it, but I don't mind. It's okay. It doesn't look bad at all. So as far as lights, show you guys that really quick. You have actual LED lights, as you can see under here. They're actual LEDs, versus on the Furman you have regular, you know, lights that you would have in the house. You know, as you can see, it has that warm temperature. These are like maybe 5500K to 600K LEDs, super white, looks very good. I prefer the lights on this PC1100 over the Furman any day. So with that being said, hope y'all enjoyed the full review of this unit, and y'all have a good day. Peace.